Welcome back to From the Bench Airways. Always, it's Eric, and today we're going to talk a little bit about 2023-24 Upper Deck Extended Series that's supposed to come out at the end of June. Seems really far away, and then you start realizing we're like a week away from June, so not actually that far away. We're going to talk about a couple different things like the Connor Bedard Young Guns canvas. Get the actual look at that thing now. It's been confirmed. The picture out there is the right one. The original picture they posted, and most sites like Beckett and stuff that you'll see here in a minute, posted in the preview. Not the one that we all kind of came to know. So I'm going to talk about that. A couple other things about Extended Series and what the pre-orders are at right now. See what you guys think about all of that. So hopefully you guys enjoy this. We're going to flip the camera around. There we go. No longer Cardboard Connection for me to go on all this stuff. That was my favorite, and they just don't do it anymore out of the blue. They just stopped a couple months ago. But yeah, here we go. Upper Deck Extended Series. You guys have seen the base cards. We went through Series 1, Series 2 for all this stuff. It is going to be another 12 packs per box, 12 cards per pack, 3 hits per pack. You know, obviously you get a little bit of this and that. Big thing here is you're supposed to have either 6 young guns or first round rookies in this whole thing. Everyone knows my opinion. I don't like the first round rookies. I think they just waste value. I'd rather literally some no-name kids rather than a first round rookies insert that nobody wants. Doesn't matter. It could be the best guy. Nobody wants him. Because maybe in this case, some people want Bedard. But do they do another first round rookies where they kind of did that with the draft pick thing? Who knows? But we'll get into it here. So just going through it again real quick to overlap all this stuff. We got the new parallels. So we got the Outburst Silvers, which you guys are all used to. We got the clear cut. They're going to be 1 per high box. We got the deluxe out of 250, the exclusives out of 100, the red Outburst that you can kind of see here with the Logan Cooley out of 25, the high gloss out of 10, and the gold Outburst 1 of 1. So, obviously, the Bedard chase is still on for Series 2. I don't think anyone's redeemed that. David Adams kind of came out and said that the bounty was still alive. They just took it off their site for some reason. Kind of odd. But Logan Cooley, one of the big chases. Adam Fantilli is the other big chase. A bunch of other guys could have Logan Stankoven in this from the Dallas Stars. That, unfortunately, for some people, they lost tonight against the Oilers in overtime. I don't really have a dog in the fight. I'm originally from when I was really born in Edmonton, and then have really lived in the Maritimes for most of my life. But so maybe I guess Edmonton more for the chase. But going down through it, one of the big chases in this is going to be the Connor Bedard Young Guns canvas. This is not the picture. This is once again the original one that they kind of saw. Didn't really like this one. I was hoping they were going to go something different. Big reason for that. Canvas cards are some of my favorite just because they obviously usually do different poses, or it's a goal, or it's a celebration, or it's them coming out of the tunnel. Just something, right? This one didn't really do it for me. So, we'll get into the actual one. And we'll talk about that here in a minute too. Gonna have Dazzlers again, the blue and the pink. Population count. Sounds like they got that all figured out, compared to Series 1 where the 101s were not 101s. We're gonna have stuff like this. My guy Nate from the Colorado Avalanche obviously lost to those Dallas Stars. So maybe I'm just a little, bitter, I guess. But big thing with Extended Series, you get a lot of different cool inserts. A lot of them are kind of flashbacks to older products, as you'll see kind of here in a minute. The retros is one of the big ones. So this one's going to be 08, 09. So this is like Claude Giroux, Justin Applicator, a bunch of those guys. That's what this style of Young Gun is for the retros. You're going to get one of those per box. So that's kind of always a nice little addition. You could get a Young Guns retro Connor Bedard. I'm sure that will go for a good chunk of money. And there's usually only, I think there's only 20 of them for most years. So maybe even less than that. So good chance to get a good, rookie that would have been in either Series 1, 2, or Extended in these retro cards. And then in the past, they've also had the super short print retros. Not every year, but they've had them pretty much every year. I think last year they didn't have it, but also have the super short print usually, and those go for a way more money. They're actually a retro that typically goes for more than the actual Young Guns for most of these players. So good chase there on top of that. And then we should see, if they keep it like they did last year, Young Guns Acetate we should get again. That's one of the best cards in the whole set. If you guys have never saw a Young Guns Acetate, it's different than a Young Gun Clear Cut. It kind of looks like a clear cut, but it's actually kind of raised up, and it's just a really good looking card. Big fan of them myself. Then we got some 97, 98 SPX Holo reviews. Get some numbered parallels of that, either 250 for the red or gold out of 50. We got UD3s doing the decade. We got number parallels to 1,250. Special Forces from MVP. Get that there. Bunch of different stuff. Rookie gems. One of the big things with the rookie gems are going back with the 07-08 Black Diamond set here. Kind of look at that. Have the Ruby versions. They also have Emerald autographs for select players. For veterans, it's out of 10. For rookies, it's out of 25. So there's a good, there's a chance, not a good chance. I was about to say good chance. There's not a good chance. Bad chances. Not good chances are at all. But there is a chance that you could hit an out of 25 Connor Bedard auto out of this product. So going down through it, once again, sticking to the same 12 packs. Going to get 6 Young Guns or first round rookies out of this whole thing. So we'll kind of look at that. So that was kind of our first look. Once again, there was our Logan Cooley. Is that going to be his actual picture? Probably not, right? Most of them aren't. When you look at ones like Askarov and everything else, they weren't his actual picture. So then all of a sudden we get this from, I checked this out through Center Ice Cardcast on Twitter. But here's another little look at it. So 22-3-24 extended series. They had a new update here. We got the population count. We got Leo Carlson on the population count here. We got Brock Faber. Got any Brock Faber? In the UD3, we got the rookie gems auto of Zach Benson. So once again, that would be out of 25 for the Emerald. Adam Fantilli, I assume this is actually going to be his Young Gun. The Logan Cooley, I'm not sure. Obviously, once again, that was put out quite a while ago. But the Adam Fantilli, we're so close now. I'm assuming that's what the Adam Fantilli Young Gun is going to look like. It's an okay picture. Nothing crazy. Maybe wish for something a little better, but it is what it is. Logan Cooley, so they switched up. It was Leo Carlson for the Dazzler in the first time. But now you guys have all been staring down at this bottom corner anyways. The Connor Bedard Young Guns canvas. And this says here, collect 6 Young Guns per box on average. So I've been wondering here if they're actually going to just go with 6 Young Guns. Because 6 Young Guns on average on this thing. And if you read down here, there's nothing. Product demonstrates purposes only. Blah, blah, blah. Nothing on here says anything else about, first round rookies. Kind of gives me hope that they just found 50, Young Guns to make this work and not have to use first round rookies. For the love that all that is holy, please make that be the case. But once again, that's something you can kind of hope for. But we'll get into the Connor Bedard. I just Google it. It comes up. Steel City Collectibles, one of the big retailers down in the United States. But this is the picture. So once again, we'll kind of zoom in here a little bit. And there it is. Connor Bedard Young Guns canvas. And it's Connor Bedard pointing at... That looks Photoshopped to me. I've said it for a while. That's got to be a Photoshop picture. I actually recorded this video a couple days ago, and then the audio didn't come through on it, so I'm recording this for a second time. But even now, I recorded this a couple days ago, recording it again right now. That still does not look like an actual, like he's holding an actual Connor Bedard Young Guns there. Maybe he is. Who knows? I don't know. You guys let me know. For me, one of the big things here is that you want to have to be able to want to collect a card, right? And I could see if Bedard was like this big, like, a Bobby Witt or, some of these guys that are playing the other sports that they're like big card collectors. And they're like, look, like, man, this is so cool that I have my own card. Maybe he is, who knows? But I just find like, I want to collect cards that I think look cool. And I just don't think this is it. And I don't think I'm the only one, because I got quite a few messages on Instagram that all kind of reiterated the same thing, that they're like, I do not like this picture. I do not like this design. You had so many different options, right? You could have had this guy doing one of his big sellies. You could have had him, ripping a shot, or, from behind the net, or, there's so many things that you could have went with for Connor Bedard for this Young Guns canvas, which, once again, that's what the canvases are supposed to be for, like cool pictures. I guess this is different, so like maybe you can say that's why they went with it. But I don't know who's like, I want this card. I think this card looks so cool. I just don't know who that person is. Maybe there are people, who knows? But for me, it's hard to say like, man, that's such a cool card, because I just don't feel like it is. Other thing, this whole product, you're looking at $225 to $250 a box for the chance of hitting a Young Guns canvas of Bedard. I don't know if you know the odds. I went through this before. Your chances of hitting a Young Guns canvas of Connor Bedard is 1 in 5 cases. Not boxes, cases. That's a lot. So, if you look at like Series 2, where you probably get 1 to 2 Bedards, but you also had the chance at the different parallels. Obviously, the chance at the black and white parallel for this too. And you get the chances at the Young Gun retros of him. You get the chance at the exclusive and the high gloss for the Young Gun retros for sure, and along with some other inserts. But really, your best bet to hit something of Connor Bedard, other than the retro, I guess, would be this Young Guns canvas, which once again, it's 1 in 5 cases. That is 60 boxes. Did I do the math right? Yeah, I did the math right. 60 boxes. It's a chance of hitting a Connor Bedard Young Guns canvas. We're going to, typically, like I said, out of one in every, at least one per case, pretty much, for a hobby box case of Series 2, maybe 2. And once again, you have the chance at the silvers, you get the chance at the deluxe, the high gloss, the exclusive, the red outburst, the 101, obviously. Those prices have to come down too. They just don't make sense anymore. I think my Connor Bedard Young Guns PSA 9 that I got it in a trade recently on my card post. Shout out to them. Good guys to deal with. But it just sold for like $400 and something Canadian through Slab Sharks. Took advantage of their 98% payout on all Connor Bedard cards. I don't know if you might be able to get in on another one for the 98% payout if you submit by next Tuesday, maybe. I'd have to check on that. I'll check down that and I'll put it down in the comments. But either way, if you guys are looking to do Slab Sharks, down below there is a link for my form. Fill out the form, send your cards in if you're already going to do it anyways. Helps the channel. I get essentially a 2% kickback on all of your sales. Once again, if you're already looking at consign with them. But moral story is, for this, I just don't know. Like, a canvas usually goes for less. So say a regular Young Guns of Bedard is a $400 card. Raw. Okay. $400 raw. A canvas is going to be what? $300? $250? Once again, you have a black and white canvas card. That's a 1 in 30 cases, I think it is. 120 cases, 1 in 30 cases. if I can figure out the math here real quick, we'll just go down to here. Yeah, it doesn't have it. Maybe if I check the other stuff, but anyways, the odds just aren't there. The price I don't understand. I said there's other stuff, right? The retros, if they make another short print Young Guns retro again, with another year, right? Where they use I can't remember what years they use. Say they use an 04, 05. They use something like that instead. You know, that obviously has value. If you hit a Young Guns acetate of Connor Bedard, I'm sure that's going to go for a pretty penny. You know, Young Guns acetates are usually rumored be between like 5 and 20. I think it depends on the year and stuff, but not a ton of Young Guns acetates out there. So that's like a big chase too, I guess. Like I said, there's some cool stuff that you can chase in these boxes, but for the really slim chances of hitting them, for the $225 to $250 mark, it's just kind of hard for me to kind of justify. Let me know what you guys think though. There's lots of chances. Like I said, you get some big names here. Like I said, the Utah, whatever they're going to be with Logan Cooley, right there, that guy right there, all the talent in the world. See where the Utah, once again, let me know what you guys think the Utah is going to go with the name. The voting is over for the first wave. I think they said they're only going to re-talk about it this summer. Utah Yetis, Utah Swarm, Utah Outlaws, Utah Caribou. What was the other one? Mountaineers, Utah Mammoths. Man, they're taking all the lacrosse names here. They got Utah Mammoth, Colorado Mammoth for the NLL, Utah Swarm. That's the Georgia Swarm for NLL also. Utah Outlaws. That's the Denver Outlaws that are now in the PLL. You know, they're just trying to steal all the lacrosse names here. So, anyways, cool cards, everything else. I'm probably going to get, I think, like 2 boxes maybe. I do like Extended. If you guys know me, Extended something I've always really enjoyed opening on the channel. Different years of all the different years and stuff. I actually have product coming in. I know it seems like it's been a while since I opened up stuff. Sorry. I've been trying to find stuff. If you guys ever find stuff online, you guys find good deals on stuff, send me a message on Instagram, especially if it's like in Canada. I went through a different place that I've never ordered from before in Canada, just because they kind of had the best deals around that I could find this time going. Not on everything, but I was kind of feeling that Extended vibe to be opening some stuff. So I got some 2021-22 Extended with Seth Jarvis and Paterka and a couple of guys like that. I did get a 22-23 Extended. Not my favorite set. I was so excited for that set. You have no idea. And then once again, they added the first round rookies and it killed it for me. But I think I got 1 box of that. I got a couple other things coming. Box of SPA. So once again, I'm going to be opening up some more product coming up here in the next little bit. But if you guys ever find anything, I'd be more than happy to kind of look at other places. But here it is, the big chase. Are you guys going to be chasing this card? Are you going to be opening up Extended? What do you think of this card? There's so many questions I have. Once again, it's fun to think about. It's fun to kind of theorize on everything. I just don't know. I don't think this one does it for me. I really don't. I don't know why. Like I said, I feel like they just missed a big opportunity here. And we'll talk about that in the next video. I do have a video I'm planning on doing. Once again, I recorded it the other day, right after I did this one originally. And once again, audio didn't work for that one either. It was just static the entire time. It was super, super awesome. When you spend like an hour and something prepping and recording 2 videos and neither one of them work, makes you really happy. So got that planning on coming out in the next little bit. Like, so that'll be over the new 2024-25 Series 1. The Upper Deck just drop the designs on us and some talking points about it. Kind of odd. Maybe it was the same time last year. I can't remember, but looking at it now, it's like, man, it's only coming out in like end of October, November. It comes out around the expo. It's kind of just an odd thing to drop in the middle of May. But that's upper deck for you. So once again, a lot of questions for you guys. Bedard Young Guns canvas. Do you like it? Do you not like it? Want to hear that? Are you going to be picking up an extended series? Let me know that too. And let me know your favorite Utah team name. Excited. I'm excited they're out of Arizona. Sorry, Arizona fans, people, everything else. Owners didn't do it. And I think the Utah insert team name here. I think Ryan Smith's a really good owner. I think he's going to do a lot of good things there. And he really wants to build a good hockey community in Utah. So hopefully you guys enjoy this. And if you guys haven't yet, hit that like and hit the subscribe. Check out the Slab Sharks link down below once again for that form. You have to use the form with my logo on it for it to count towards me. They're looking at another thing for the app and stuff, but for now you just print out the form. The most simplest way to consign your cards if you're looking to just not deal with it yourself, of the shipping, everything else. Big thing too is if you ship it to them, they get it, the auction goes through. It doesn't matter if the card gets damaged. Once it sells from them, once they ship it out to somebody, doesn't matter if it gets damaged, lost in shipping, anything else, doesn't matter. It's not your problem. So a lot of these people say that it doesn't show up. A lot of these shipments, to the U.S., we see it in Canada all the time. Shipped to the U.S., something weird goes on. People say they don't get their packages or the tracking just stops randomly. You get paid out no matter what. The moment it gets paid, you get paid out a couple days later. So it doesn't matter what happens in shipping or anything. So it's a good little liability thing for you guys, even if you guys are looking at shipping out bigger cards. And then Card Ladder Pro. If you guys don't know, all my comps I do on all my openings and stuff, I use Card Ladder Pro. There's a link down below too. Same thing. I get a little bit of a kickback on that if you guys ever use the link down below to sign up for that. So hopefully you guys enjoy this. And like I said, for Eric Fundamental, talk to you guys later.